Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we're taking a look at the buffed Colbert. This update, Colbert got a range buff, a very nice 15 kilometers now. It used to be only 13.8 kilometers. Trying to play a light cruiser with a massive citadel at high tier with only 13.8 kilometers of range was rather difficult. A lot of us chose to just run range mod instead. Now with this built-in range, I think for most people, you can just go full DPM mode. This ship, of course, has absolutely ridiculous DPM. 592,000 base HE DPM before buffs, before reload mod, anything like that. AP DPM even higher at 734,000. Absolutely insane. If you can keep it alive and your shells on target, considering the shell velocity here, the ship will just melt through anything in the game in a matter of seconds. Yes, we're up over 60k on this Mecklenburg alone. Notice how we don't have any hit ribbons in the top right, only fire ribbons up there? Yes, we have just been farming this Mecklenburg for a few seconds, and he's already dead. We've done 80k. Colbert, we all know, has always been this DPM monster. It's incredibly fun to play when you get the perfect scenario. Those scenarios, let's be honest, don't happen very often when you only have 13.8 kilometers of range. So very excited to see this buff. Now, I did some speculating when I initially saw the dev blog, okay? This is just getting in my own head, okay? Making things way too complicated. But what if this was a nerf, hey? What if it was a nerf to Colbert? Because now these close range positions on exposed flanks where there's open ocean, maybe the extra range gets you spotted more. I was way overcomplicating it, okay? Keep it simple, all right. More range, more better. Just run full reload mod now, and you don't have to run into as many scenarios where your Colbert is simply out of range of any enemy ship, even if you try to push up and play aggressive on some of the islands in the game. This map in particular, very easy to play a Colbert on. For the most part, you gotta watch some cross shots, as we'll see in a little bit. But for the most part, this one lets you push up to the midpoint, right? The EF lines here on the map. And that allows you to get in range rather easily. The vast majority of these shots we would be able to land with old Colbert full reload mod anyway. But as this Ohio is getting out of our range, although we'll swap to the AP of course for broadside Yoshino, not going for citadels, just upper belt pens, fast reload. We should be seeing like 5k salvos here if I am aiming correctly. But as that Ohio is getting towards the spawn of the enemy team, that's where we would not be able to continue firing. And while this is situationally useful, because again, the shell velocity is like 12.5 second flight time at 15 kilometers, very difficult to lead at those ranges, it's still very, very useful. This Ohio is usually out of our range, but no longer. There are plenty of islands where getting to 15 kilometers versus 13.8 is a massive difference in the playability of something like the Colbert. So I'm excited. I'm very happy to see this buff. Colbert is one of the hardest ships to play in the entire game. It is absurdly powerful, but I do not see this as one of those toxic ships, can we call them that? Like, you know, Legmont Colombo, for example, Valparaiso, Utra. I mean, there's a list, okay? There's a long list. Colbert is up in that category in terms of its battle impact and sheer damage output, but it's nowhere near in that list for ease of use to play. So I am very happy with this buff, allowing this ship to see a little bit more light of day, at least in our high tier passive meta. And while I was just flat out wrong and way overcomplicating things when thinking about getting spotted in Colbert more often because of this greater range, that actually will happen. It is something that you will have to think about from time to time. It is just quite rare that you'll actually have to think about that, but it does add an element that this ship does have to play around when choosing island cover. We do avoid the Thor salvo. Remember what I was saying about cross maps and shots through islands that we'll have to watch out for? Yes, the full punish. Colbert has a gigantic citadel. This ship is very maneuverable though, especially if you're taking rudder mod as I am here, as well as this engine boost. In my opinion, French engine boosts are just the best in the game. They're 20%, but they last a long time. There are some that give you a little more engine power, like 30% at times, but those only last for 60 seconds. These last for 180 seconds base, and then of course percentage-based consumable duration upgrades allow for 4-minute action times. That's a huge maneuverability buff for an incredibly long period of time. Colbert, if you're trying to make plays, requires that, okay? Without the engine boost, this ship is quite sluggish. Notice here, we're going to try and bait the shot to think we're turning. This is why rudder mod is so important. We can turn back. We avoid most of it, actually. Ohio, pretty good battleship, of course, at these ranges, so we're very lucky to only get away with a 10k hit there. He has to reload. We can accelerate and then get behind this island. We know there's another Ohio in A, so we gotta be very careful. We'll go dark, but oh no, our acceleration has now pushed us out. So instead of staying at the same angle and maybe just going completely stern on, I'm trying to open up the angle so I have a little more room to maneuver. I'm gonna try just slow down and turn in, or turn away rather, sorry. Create a difference in speed and my heading. That's the idea behind dodging at these ranges. It's not about seeing where the shells are going and really dodging them. It's just way too close for that. It's just trying to predict or throw off the enemy battleship player's aim. We can do that react dodging thing at longer ranges with this ship, certainly, but I mean, at 5 to 10 kilometers, it's very, very challenging too. We are most likely not gonna get away with it again. Most players catch on, and at these ranges, yeah, we're gonna go down. Still though, Colbert is a very, very fun ship to play, and this makes it a lot more playable for the vast majority of the player base, I hope. I myself actually had a much better time so far in playing it. We're gonna play some more live games where it's much more interesting to talk through some positioning, but the basics, of course, come down to trying to get close to cap zones to get your insane DPM on destroyers, while not completely showing broadside to the entire enemy team here, and using island cover, of course, to just set up and become this essential DPM no-go zone for the enemy team. Of course, Colbert in that situation relies a lot on team support, specifically in the role of spotting. When we're doing the spotting for ourselves, well, this is this is kind of what happens, is the enemy team all decides to shoot at you, and well, Colbert has some funny armor. Yes, the Citadel is very large and exposed. I will show you, though, that this ship can bounce battleship armor at times. This Citadel side belt plating, which is above water, can do it, as well as the upper belt can auto-bounce battleship shells if you land in the right spot. I'm not good enough to play that way, but I have seen it done before, of course. It just has a below water Citadel that is entirely overmatchable. So it is playing with fire, trying to actually run a Colbert open water, taking hits. It is perhaps the most dangerous ship to play it that way. It has the tools, the maneuverability. I've seen it done. John the Ruthless does it all the time. Not for me. I am much better at the get the ship in an aggressive position and use island cover. Okay, use island cover. Maybe in the 1v1 we can try and make it work. The last thing I want to notice before we get into some live games and that is just how broadside we have to be to fire all of our main guns. In fact, we also have to be at longer range. Colbert has a weird turret arrangement, and it is possible to fire every gun. You just got to be flat broadside at, I think it's outside of 11 or 12 kilometers. That way, even the turrets that are placed up high near the superstructure there's two turrets side by side. One turret will fire over the other. And it's hilarious to actually have that happen, although you can't really do that against battleships. You won't get as lucky as I did against this Sun Yat-sen, where we just took overpens only. I have no idea how I survived that, and I'm sorry, Mr. Sun Yat-sen player, if you're watching this. I have been in your shoes many times playing battleships in the past where you catch the flat I mean, you guys know, right? It's a pretty common event on the channel when I'm playing battleships. Flat broadside cruiser takes overpens, and then I get farmed down by said broadside cruiser that, let's be honest, should have died. I should have died there, but instead, the Sun Yat-sen goes down. It's not always going to happen like that with Colbert. It's very, very rare in Colbert for that to happen, but hey, I'll take it. We can get lucky from time to time. Hanover pushing in. big superstructure to farm there. At these longer ranges with our engine boost up, we are able to avoid a lot of that incoming fire. And at 15 kilometers, I am willing to open up and try and farm this guy. Partially because it's such a massive battleship. The superstructure is the size of like tier 9 entire battleships. And of course, it's very slow and not going to maneuver. Colbert has a tough time hitting things at range. I have a tough time hitting things at range with Colbert. Perhaps if I played it more often, to bring the Atlanta advice, play a ship more often and you will get better at it. That will happen, of course, with Colbert. You'll get used to the arcs, but it's still very challenging to hit things at range. Even if you're aiming well, the aiming system kind of breaks down as your shell flight times get longer. The aim assist, trying to account for how the enemy is turning, or rather how it doesn't account for the enemy maneuvering, makes for good aim that is still going to have shells go short as soon as they touch the rudder to turn away. And if they slightly turn in on you, well, then all your shells end up going high. This is at long range with very floaty shells, but it is worth mentioning as Colbert now has the range to farm at these longer distances where that can start to matter. The point being that just because you have the range doesn't mean you should be shooting at those ranges all the time, okay? And please don't let me catch you in a range mod Colbert now that it's got this range buff. Please, I think everybody should be running reload mod now. Now getting into the live games, we got ourselves the new mountain range and middle spawn, which was usually kind of a death sentence, or at least you had to just run around the map over to C usually. This is our matchmaker. Got the up tier into super ships. I am going to try middle. I have done this play. I think it was like a Nevsky video. Did not go well. Do not play there as a cruiser. North side is very bad. South side, maybe we can make this work. I don't know. I might die very, very quickly here, but I have to see if this island chain can work. Sabir might reverse off of this island. Our arcs are horrible. Okay, and this is a good thing in this case. Oh, wait, no, there's more up there. Oh, there's this. I'm an idiot. Okay. Or we could get even more aggressive. Could I play here? Oh, guys. I must try this. I'm probably dead to Victoria Stalin. Oh, imagine I can make it, though. Because I think Z46 will spot us. All right. I have to try. I have to try. Wait, Sabir is also pushing it? Oh, no. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's okay. Nice, we avoid. I should not be here. Hello, Mr. Sabir. I should not be here, right? Hello, Mr. Yamato? Would you care to not shoot at me for a second? Wait, he's not even looking. Out. It's okay. Do I make it here? No way. Ain't no way. Yamato is not shooting at us. Absolute cinema. Do I go dark here? I feel like I should, right? I go dark! Guys. There's no way. This isn't real. This is not a real match. What is happening? Wait, now I'm lit. Okay, I have to reverse. We'll AP into this Yamato for now, though. He has such slow turrets that we'll wait for him to turn them before we reverse. Greed the damage. Look at the AP. It's insane. Okay, he's turning. He's turning. Main shot us, I believe. We should go dark here. Yes. Or maybe it was Henry actually that shot us. Can I shoot from here? I can. This ship is so silly. I love it. Oh, wait, no. Let move forward, move forward, move forward. Yeah, there you go. Oh, he got the shot. I have to turn in. Unless he can't get over that. He can't get over that. I'm AP too much. AP too much. Hold. HE now. HE now. Okay, so note to self. The other side is playable. This is immensely playable. You just have to get here somehow. Keep getting lit through there. Oh, hello, sir. You need to die. Please. That's who was spotting us. Nice, we get there. Okay, back to Yamato. Now he would be out of our range if we were playing old Colbert. Even here, even playing this aggressive, meta is passive enough. I don't blame him for running away. I mean, it's a Colbert. But still, we get a little more time. We get a little more time. Maybe we get the clutch fire at the end. We do. Insane. Insane. Okay, don't play like this. This is really, really, really dumb. But it's hilarious that it worked. So here's going to be a situation where I think I can use this island to keep the Henry from spotting me when I shoot, where the Yamato being outside of my gun range is actually going to keep me undetected here. That's the plan, at least. So we'll see how well that works out. We'll start now. Slow down. Yeah, dude. Actually, that little island covers us. Excellent. Henry is slowing down. Ah, I went too far. You may have also noted the build that we're running. Oh, okay. This one's just over. The build here, even more aggressive. Not taking all the healing I can get. The ship can get up to 5 heals, 4 engine boosts, which is very good. But oftentimes I'm dead before I get to the 5th heal. So I'm trying more of a damage focused build. But that was a funny start. For a blowout, we made it fun, right? For a blowout, we made it fun. Sometimes you gotta play super suboptimally to have some fun with this game. Welcome to the second battle, where, I mean, we got the totally unplayable flank on this one. Here's the match. I am simply going to go here, or maybe like any of these islands are just, even that one, even this one, not this one. This is no-go. It's too exposed on either side. We simply do not have a place to play here. So we will take the time to reposition. What this unfortunately might do is cause the Laria and the Sherman to also abandon this flank. And then we get ourselves where our team controls this corner of the map and the enemy team just permanently crossfires us. And then you lose. So that's the problem. I don't like abandoning my flank, but, well, can you blame me? I mean, we have to here. I can't play on the 1, 2, 3 lines here. Okay, we've almost made it to our rock. 4 minutes later. It's worth it. Trust me. It is actually so worth it to take the time to position. Now, Alvaro there is actually going to make it so we're constantly spotted on this island, which is too bad. In fact, that makes me want to push here. I'm not sure if that's going to work out or not. Probably not. But it is tempting to actually push to here now because they don't have the Montana Venezia on that side. That's the reason. And so then I could play on that flank a little easier. See, Monty coming back. He'll be a good farm. We are going to get spotted if we shoot, though, because of Alvaro. So this is a situation where I want to get undetected or into cover before we start. Because here, we will stay detected. Gotta watch for cross shots as well here. Try to get behind the island. Nice. Good enough. Battleships have mostly been spotted. Petro could look for a cross shot here. But yeah, this Alvaro here is a big problem. Hopefully our team can... Oh, there's a secondary ship right there.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Sabir? Oh, that's scary. Yeah, we need this Alvaro spotted. There's also a 4501 here. So we're in trouble, is what I'm saying. We're in big trouble. We tried. Oh, there we go. That needs to die. Oh, it's so hard to lead at these ranges. Come on! I should hit him there, right? A bunch? I think so. Nice. Oh, that's huge. That's actually just so big. Little late on the hydro, but we get there. Chateau Renault pushing us. Submarine potentially pushing us over here. That's a problem. That's a problem. We're fortunate we didn't get a cross shot through there. And there's a Sabir in the B cap, by the way. Terrifying. Okay. The 4501 goes under. Oh my goodness, look who it is! He has no support. The Monty went behind. The Sabir is behind. I think I kill him here? No, 300 HP. That's unfortunate. Oh, I totally didn't realize I was homing target right now. Somehow we avoided it. Can we get him? Please. Please. No, impossible to hit. Impossible to hit. Feels bad. Okay. Close, though. He might pop up, though. So we'll get ready for that. Monty is around this corner. Oh my goodness. As is Ven, by the way. We're in such a bad position. Oh, okay, okay, we get him, we get him, we get him. Monty's not right here. There he is. Okay. Okay. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. It's only a Venezia. Yikes. I mean, the Ven's kind of low. We'll just need to make sure we stay angled to him.
Engine boost deactivated.
That's the thing. Sap is such a busted ammo, though, so it could still just smash us. But we'll just use Bow on DPM. He's going to angle, so we'll go to the HE now. Ow, it's fine. Constantly using right click to do free look. I want to make sure my positioning is good and my angling is correct. Oh, the fire, he damage con. Any permas now are really good. Positioning is bad. Went too far forward. Please. Any fires? Oh, that's so close on that Monty. Oh my goodness, I'm actually gonna eat one bow on. Yeah. Got another fire though. That's kind of cool. Outnumbered proc. Okay, accuracy boosted. Let's go. At these ranges now, he's got a lot of full pen potential on us now. So it's time to engine boost. Monty's around. 293, ain't no way. Okay, it's fine. We get him, we get him, we get him. Okay, not big damage, but that's okay. That's okay. We're not getting damage games, but we are getting interesting matches. They're kind of blowouts, but we are getting insane, stupid, ridiculous positions, and I love it. That is what it's all about, guys. Just silly fun. and Colbert is all about it. Part of the reason it's fun is because I know if I misposition or I misplay even a tiny bit, I die. That's part of what makes it fun. It makes it very hard, and it's not something I want to play all the time. But there's a certain level of satisfaction with getting into stupid positions like this and somehow surviving. Okay, next game, we got ourselves... A Malta is pretty scary for us, I'm not gonna lie. The other thing is we have a Yamagiri here. I am hoping he plays the flank, because trying to hold C without the flank is very, very, very hard. Looks like he is just gonna stubbornly go for the C cap here. I want to play here and try and hold this flank. We'll see how that works out. But that would be ideal, is if our DD spots out here. Perhaps we can help our friend make a better play. We get lit. It's fine. Their destroyer is indeed pushing the flank, because I was lit. So there's a DD out there. That is tricky, because we're going to be lit a lot then. So this is the problem. And actually, our Yamagiri isn't even going for the cap. Oh boy. We're in trouble. What I'm saying is we're in trouble. Yeah, there's the torpedoes. Oh man.
Torpedoes astern.
Getting shot at from where? Back there. Okay. So what has happened is I took a position that relied on my team not completely abandoning me. What has happened is my team has completely abandoned me. So we're probably gonna die. Monmouth there. Georgia as well is terrifying. Okay, so here's the plan. We attempt to run. This is the plan. Schlieffen is gonna push. So what we need to try and do is run away while keeping this island between us and Schlieffen. Maybe. Actually, I don't think that's gonna be possible. We'll see. Oh, the timing on these torps is unfortunate too. Forcing us to angle. Schlieffen might not be pushing though. Shots from here. Wow, this is awkward. Holy, this is awkward. I think Monmouth overmatches us. Georgia definitely does. Wasn't I locked on? Out. Yeah, there's that overmatch. Perhaps because Schlieffen's not looking, I should be more over this way. Yeah, especially with that torp angle. So, when your team has abandoned you, what do? You try your best and then die. I think is the way. Oh no, steering gears got damaged. Okay, good, I don't need that. That's actually kind of massive that I don't need that. This is very challenging. What I should have done, in hindsight, is realize, instead of stubbornly sticking with trying to play a good position that relied on my team, I think he underled me, that relied on my teammates playing with me and not abandoning me, I should have just recognized that I was getting abandoned. Okay. Who's torps? Yamagiri. Likely those are Yamagiri's F3s. Probably. So what has happened also is my team has won the other side. So in this one, we actually had a good team outside of Colombo Shima? Or rather Yamagiri?
Engine boost deactivated.
That's kind of neat. Out of engine boost is very awkward though. Or radar. Well, gotta make the damage count now. And he's gone. Oh, guys. Guys, it's a struggle out here. It's a struggle out here. It's a struggle out here. Oh, man. Our carrier could help us at any time as well by just sending a plane over too. But he's not aware. I pinged a little bit and I need intelligence data, but he's not aware. So that's okay. Is what it is. We'll just keep dodging. So, did we run this DD into the corner? I haven't seen Torps for a while. We have not. We lost him. So probably the DD is near Tromp then? Like over here? Our midway is spotted. Yeah. Our midway is not paying attention. This is a little petty, but he didn't help me. I'm not going to ping to let him know. Maybe that's me. Maybe that's too toxic. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, now he's looking a little bit. Now he's... Oh, no, he gave up, I think. That's really funny. This game's not over yet, by the way. Now he finds him. Look at that. After the Yamagiri killed him. So, it's quite bad we've lost our carrier spotting and they still have it. But we can help. I'm making a... It's probably too late, but I am making a flank here. They are going to keep pushing. So, I will just push down this line. I would like to get to my original island again, actually. Because as soon as I open up, they're going to turn and shoot at me, I think. So, maybe just doing a little spotting. And getting closer to the cap. Maybe we run into the carrier as well. Alright. Actually, Monmouth spotted there is big. We'll get some AP into him. Try to, at least. And he's spotting over these islands. And suddenly Colbert just comes alive. It's amazing. So, we saved a lot of HP. Enough HP for late game here. I think he's angling in enough that we go to the HE now. We saved enough HP to the late game that we still have a lot of opportunity for battle impact, which is awesome. Crazy we're still like arcing over this at like 8 kilometers. Ship's nuts. We've deterred him. He's gone the other way. Great. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So, just Jaeger and a couple NM Malta. Oh, Yamagiri as well still. That's funny. So now we'll farm a lot of damage on this guy real quick. Especially if he doesn't turn away too quickly. He is turning away, so we're going to have to aim up because our shells instantly go in the water. Even at 12-2. That's funny. Anyways, aiming up though is working quite well. Staying somewhat broadside to make sure we get most of our guns firing. Oh, the DPM. The DPM is just amazing. Weird battle. Had to make some very passive plays where we're not having a ton of battle impact. But I guess, you know, getting nearly 2 million potential damage, that counts as helping.
Engine boost activated.
As does finishing off the carrier. Lovely. Now we'll try to find this Jaeger, I guess, or head back. Jaeger can outrun us pretty easily. I think we're just going to win on the cap. So I'm going to go defend B and A from potential Yamagiri instead of just trying to hunt down a Jaeger. Ah, there you are. Excellent. He definitely torped. Probably the F3s. But we get him. Yeah, let's go. All right, Jaeger, are you going to try and play the game a little bit, or are you just running off the screen? Turning broadside on to potential torps, by the way. Okay, we avoid good. Aha, he launched them all along the same line. There's the speed increase, huge.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes astern.
No, he's not going to shoot. Okay. 143 is a... Oh, you do shoot. I actually got him. Amazing. Amazing. We actually got him there. That's hilarious. Oh, man. What a match. What a match. That was hard. I wouldn't call it like enjoyable to have your team abandon you and then have to dodge a bunch of overmatch and destroyers outflank. Oh my goodness. It's a little satisfying that I managed to live that in a way, but can we just have more normal games maybe? Normal is not anywhere to be found these days. I don't know about you guys, but I am finding games are very fast blowouts. No one's playing like more standard positions, principled play, flanks, islands, radar positions, destroyers, battleship. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it is weird out here right now. But we had some fun. Colbert has this 50 mil upper belt here. The Citadel, obviously very exposed. 80 millimeters means SAP battleships, Citadel U, yes, so very scary. But this 50 allows you to do some angling against battleships. I can't really do it. I need to fully avoid the salvo, otherwise I'm eating huge damage. But John can definitely do it. It's very cool to see someone that good able to do that. This is Citadel plating though. That's not like torp protection and then Citadel's behind that. That's actually just full-on Citadel plating. So if you are in a bit of a turn at all, the shell plunges underwater, you can be angled. You can be in a position where both these plates will auto bounce the AP shell, but it won't matter because it hits down here and it overmatches. It's rare, but trust me, it can happen. It can happen. And so playing Colbert open water is very, very hard. Here's the build I was running. I don't necessarily recommend you run this one, honestly. Colbert has so much damage output that for the vast majority of you that you just need to keep it alive, right? But this is what I was running here at the end. It's not what I ran the whole time, but I had to try out a little more Lighthouse. Honestly, I'd probably just go with pretty close to the recommended build. I would likely want to take consumables enhancements for you to get an even longer duration on your engine boost. Alternatively, you could go for priority target. It is good, actually, for average players. This is probably better for situational awareness, that kind of thing. So something like that. And you don't need to go for rudder, but I would suggest it. Even if you're a less experienced player, I would still suggest it. 10.9 is fine detect, in my opinion, especially now with the 15-kilometer range. The difference here has increased, so it's a little more comfortable to play because of that. 5.5 second rudder helps a lot for trying to avoid some of those long-range salvos. As you saw, even without engine boost, you can't avoid it. You just got to be paying attention a little bit more. Long duration engine boost, though, absolutely incredible. And of course, Colbert DPM is amazing. This ship is very fun to play. It is very hard to play. That's part of what makes it so enjoyable. But that's a look at the new buffed Colbert in this update. Very, very happy with it. I like Colbert in the past. This is just a better version of it, easier to play version. And that now that we have such a passive meta these days, I think that was warranted. Wargaming, if you're watching, you're at the end of a very long video. I guess you guys do watch my videos then. Could we look at maybe Des Moines range? Zao range? There's some heavy cruisers that have less range than a lot of light cruisers these days. Worse arcs too, by the way. Utrecht is just insane. Range and shell velocity. Anyways, that's for other videos. I'm sure that we can rant about that. Thank you very much for watching and have a great rest of your day.